So you've just booked a tour, you're excited about coming to Phuket, maybe it's your first visit or maybe it's your 20th visit. You've got some questions about what's going to happen next, so we're going to get into that right now. I'm Sean from 5 Star Marine and this is Jay.
Hello, I'm Jay and I'm going to act like a tourist today.
Really?
Yes. So I'm ready.
It's not going to be difficult. He knows nothing about what happens in this company.
Luckily, we're very prepared for this, our most important video of the year, Sean's just told me.
So this is our FAQs video. We're going to talk to you about what your tour is going to look like, answer as many questions as we possibly can, and in the process, get you ready for an exciting day on the water with 5 Star Marine.
Woo woo!
So they've booked Jay. They've either booked by email, they've booked by WhatsApp, they've booked by Facebook, Instagram, carrier pigeons. Oh, we don't accept pigeons anymore.
We don't allow pigeons
anymore.
No,
it's not humane, right?
Yeah, Peter got upset.
Yeah, okay. So no more pigeon bookings.
Sorry, Peter. Hi, Sean. I want to book a tour, please.
Let's not go through it. Fast forward, you're booked.
Okay, I booked a tour.
Confirmation email has come in.
Oh, I've got an email, look, from Sean.
There's a deposit link.
Oh, there's a link to pay the deposit of 30%.
Correct. The deposit can be paid by credit card or PayPal.
Is there any fees on top of that, Sean?
There's a 3% surcharge on credit cards that will be within your booking confirmation.
Okay.
Once you've paid that, everything is all set. You'll get a little confirmation saying that you've been paid, and your final payment will be on the day.
They haven't been paid. We've been paid.
Yeah, we've been paid.
We're not paying them to come on tour.
It's weird.
That's a terrible business model.
How this business model works.
That would not work, trust me.
Okay, really?
I taught this morning. I know about business.
I'm very pleased that I have you. Without you, I wouldn't know how to run
I'm a tourist today. Can I got my first question ready.
Before. So the payment's been made, then you're going to get a booking reminder 1 week prior.
Oh.
Okay.
Or 7 days.
Yes. And you're also going to get a message from WhatsApp saying, please join this group chat. The group chat is between myself and our customer service team as we prepare your tour for you. So if you do get a, hey, I'm Sunwa, or hey, I'm Zuya, or hey, I'm someone from 5 Star Marine, do join the group chat. It's not fake. It's real. We're trying to prepare the tour for you, and it's very fast and easy way to communicate.
Unless you have a group chat from a prince in Nigeria who offers you $25 million. Don't join that chat.
No, but if you would like to send $25 million...
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Can I ask my question now?
No, before you do. 1 week before the group chat will start, 1 week before the reminder email will come, then again the day before, and the day before we're going to give you a weather update.
The day before or 24 hours before, depending on which one's sooner.
Correct.
Hello, Jay Shark here with your Phuket weather update live from Surin Beach. Look at the weather. It's lovely, isn't it? It's really nice.
We're going to give you a weather update. We're going to tell you what to expect on the day. We're going to focus on something like the wind condition.
Yes.
We're going to focus on the sea condition.
Yes.
And the possibility of rain.
Yes.
In Phuket, you should understand that the weather apps, they do not work.
And also the weather in one side of the island is very different from the other side of the island.
This is why we do the updates 1 week, 1 day before to give you a clear picture of what's going to happen. So that's a little bit about what's going to happen before your tour. But now let's talk a day of tour. On the day of the tour, you're going to be at a hotel or villa or an accommodation somewhere on Phuket, and we're going to send a driver to pick you up.
Whoa! Hello, driver.
On WhatsApp, we're going to send you a photo of the van as it arrives. Our drivers, they like to come early, so if you booked a 6:30 pickup, expect around 6:15, we're going to message you to say your driver is there. That doesn't mean you need to go. We haven't moved the pickup time at all. We've just sent the driver early. It's the company policy.
If you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. And if you're late, it's unacceptable.
My mummy always taught me, she said, Sean, if you have a meeting and the meeting is at 6:30, at 6:15, you're late.
That's right.
So that's the company policy.
Your mummy's right.
Yes. So now you're going to get picked up, you're going to be put into the van, you're going to be transferred to the pier. Most hotels on Phuket, the transfer time is somewhere between 30 and 45 minutes, depending on Phuket's traffic.
I was about to say, traffic.
Phuket traffic can make that a little bit longer, depending on the time of year, the route, the schools, the route. So then you're going to come here to the pier and you're going to meet your guide and they're going to say something like,
hello, I'm Jay, I'm your guide, although I'm still the tourist.
And as your guide, I welcome you to...
I welcome you to 5 Star Marine, and this is a map.
What about the donuts, the coffee,
I'm the tourist!
Your director is giving you actions!
Don't have the coffee, it's horrible. The donuts are okay. However, we have found some amazing donuts in Phuket called John Donut. John Donut, we love you.
once you've met your guide, they're going to give you a briefing. They're going to bring you to the map, tell you about what's going on.
This is the map. Today we're going to Phi Phi. It's going to be fun. You're going to swim with sharks and have an amazing time with 5-Star Marine.
Once the guide's given the briefing, you're then down onto the boat. On the boat and then off for the day. So now let's get to the frequently asked questions of the day, which Jay has meticulously prepared, and I have the answers, which are also all on the website, which is in the link to the description.
No, there's a link in the description.
There you go.
You're doing well today, aren't you?
I don't know any technical stuff.
Right, you ready for this?
Okay, very serious interview.
What's included in your tour, Sean?
On every single boat, we're going to have fresh fruit, soft drink, water. If you would like to request a special type of drink on board, maybe you want some coconut juice. Not Dr. Pepper. Do not say that word. Do not say that word. Normally, in the last year's video, he said everyone should request Dr. Pepper, and I can't find any.
I've got some in my fridge still.
Really?
Yeah, I've still got some.
I have to keep giving yours away.
Don't give mine. That's mine in there.
Someone offered me 1,000 baht for a can the other day.
Take it, man.
No, I gave it to them for free. So fresh fruit, soft drink, water. You can customize your drinks on board. Make sure you do that at least one day before. On the day is very hard for us. We have your snorkeling equipment. That means masks, snorkels, and fins. We have life jackets for you. If you have got kids on board, we will fit the kids' life jackets on the pier, and the adult life jackets will be on the boat. Kids of all ages and adults of all sizes, we have life jackets that fit for you.
Okay.
On top of that, we also have beach mats on board for you. So if you'd like to get on the beach and have a mat, we have that for you. We have hand sanitizers, and your insurance is included in, as well as your return transfers. Please note, we do not include national park fees or lunch.
That's my question soon.
Oh, good. I pre-answered it.
Okay. What should you bring on board, Sean?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Just read the answers, Sean.
Firstly, we need you to bring a photo on your phone of the data page of your passport.
Data page.
So that's the page with your photo on it.
The data page.
Yeah. And it's also going to have who you are on it.
Your name.
And your nationality.
What about a towel, Sean?
No, you need to bring your towels. Most hotels and accommodations in Phuket will have what they call beach or tour towels. Ask for that the day before. You can bring it. Bring your reef safe sunscreen.
That's right.
Why do we need reef safe, Jay?
Because we don't want to kill the little fishies and the coral.
You should also bring some cash on board. If you're going to pay for national park fees, they accept national park fees only in cash. Some restaurants will take only cash. If you don't have cash, your guide can recommend a restaurant that only takes card. Maybe you want some cash also if you like the little beach bars and stuff. They don't have card facilities.
Some of them do have the scanning thing, but because you're tourists, you might not be able to use your scanning and you might get charged bank fees. Cash is king, man. It's still king. Just grab some cash.
Also,
Simple.
if you want to have a few beers on the boat, you need to bring that with you.
Yeah, we don't supply you beers.
There is a little mini mart on the pier if you'd like to purchase some while you're
here. Next door.
And then any extra stacks on top of the fresh fruit that we'll have on board for you.
How do I pay my national park fee, Sean?
Oh gosh, that's a complicated question. Actually, we're going to have a whole video about national park fees. But national park fees are paid in cash. Your guide on board will help you to when to pay it, where to pay it, and how to pay it. Just make sure you bring the cash with you on board. What is a national park fee? It's
a fee to the national park.
It's an entrance into the national park. Places like Phi Phi, with the entire 6 islands of Phi Phi are national park. The 40+ islands of Phang Nga Bay are national park. The 16+ islands of Hong Karabi are national park. The 6+ islands of Surin and Similin Island, a national park. If you're going to go to any of these locations, you will pay a national park fee. The fee varies based on location. It must be paid on the day. It must be paid in cash. You're going to ask me what's excluded. We said what's included, what's excluded.
What's excluded, Sean?
Lunch and national park fees are excluded. For lunch, our guide on board will help to recommend a restaurant on tour. If you prefer to have a picnic, we do have a picnic lunch menu. You need to order that one day before, and just ask us. We'll send the menu to you. Also, in the FAQs page, there is a link to where you can go to see it.
You could just go to a FAQ page and you don't have to watch any of this video.
No, because it's more fun watching us.
Okay, how long does my tour last, Sean?
Very good.
The next page.
Very good question. I've got the answer.
Good.
My answer to that is that tour timing and itinerary is flexible. And what I mean by that is, this is a private tour, guys. It's not a fixed tour, fixed itinerary, fixed timing. So what we have is, in a group tour, you go here at this time, and here at this time, and here at this time, and here at this time.
Let's go, you must leave now. Come on, we can go to the next pier now.
Oh, I don't have time to snorkel yet. Doesn't matter, boat's gonna go.
Blue team.
In a private tour, it is nothing like that. So the timing is flexible, the itinerary is flexible to give you a guide. Most of our guests are on tour somewhere between 5 and 8 hours, with 8 hours being the maximum time on board. Now, people do ask me, does the price vary based on time on board? You have a fixed price, and the price is based on fuel. So whether you go to PP and back and spend only an hour at PP, we still use the exact same amount of fuel, so the price remains fixed. So you can have the boat up to 8 hours with no extra charge.
And what time should I expect to return to the pier, Sean?
So let's say, for example, you decide you want to go early.
Yes.
You want to do an early bird. Maybe you're going to get picked up at 6:30.
Wow, that's early.
Your return time may be anywhere between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m.
That's great. I can still have an afternoon on the beach.
And let's say you want to do a later departure because you want to see sunset. So maybe
I want to lie in, not see sunset.
Maybe you get picked up at 9:30.
That's better. I can have breakfast before I come.
So maybe then you're going to return somewhere between 4 p.m. and sunset.
What a lovely sunset I just saw out in the water.
The latest time that we're on tour for a standard tour is sunset. The only exception to that is the bioluminescence tour. If you do the bioluminescence tour, you'll be coming back after dark.
That's right. Are transfers included, Sean?
Transfers are included. We'll pick you up and we'll drop you off from any accommodation in Phuket. If you're outside of Phuket, let us know. We can pick up from islands. We can pick up islands like Naka Island, Coconut Island, Yeo Yai, Yeo Noi. So let us know if that's you.
But not from Singapore Island?
No, not yet.
No.
And if you're in Khao we can pick you up from Khao but there is a surcharge for an out-of-zone transfer.
How long before my tour should I get to the pier? Well, if you're being picked up, it doesn't matter, that question. That's a silly question.
So when we schedule your booking, we ask you for your pickup time. That's not your at-pier time. That's your pickup time, when we're going to come to the hotel and pick you up. Some guests, they may choose to come on their own.
Okay.
So if you are going to come on your own, use your pickup time as your at-pier time.
Okay. What is the best departure time, Sean?
Oh, that's 2. We recommend 2, but it gets complex, okay?
I will make it short and sweet, please.
So for most tours, we're talking PP or James Bond or Krabi or Russia or Kai or Maiton or Dolphins and Snorkeling. Your recommended pickup times are 6:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. with 6:30 being the preferred time to avoid the crowds. There are exceptions to this rule. For example, if you're doing the combined 2-in-1 PP and James Bond program, your pickup time recommended is 6:30 a.m. or 8 a.m. Or if you're doing Similan, different time on Koh Har and Koh Rock, different time. But your confirmation email will be customized based on where you're going to go, and it will tell you where we recommend the pickup times.
Hey, Sean, where is the 5-star Marine Pier?
Here at Phuket Boat Lagoon. Kyle, cut out big zoom in thing. More.
Yeah. Well done.
We have a Google map as well.
No, that's good to
that'll
know.
be in the description, right?
Yeah.
You're going to do that googly thing.
I'll do the googly thing. What is a tour itinerary?
Okay, so we have what we call sample itineraries. These are things that are guiding you as to what you might like to see. And we have tour videos that talk through every single itinerary. Go search it, 5-star Marine PP or 5-star Marine James Bond. You'll find the tour video. Watch it. It'll tell you what to expect on the tour. Itineraries are flexible. We have samples just purely to give you a guide what to expect. But on the day, it's all customized to you.
How long do we get for lunch, Sean?
Again, the answer to that is as long as you like.
What if the weather's poor, Sean? It's never poor here. It's perfect weather.
In the event of bad weather, we will either suggest to you to change the date or offer you a free cancellation.
Nice.
If you have paid a deposit and you need to cancel, as long as it's 1 day before, that's why we do the weather updates 1 day before. As long as you cancel 1 day before, you can get your refund back. And that doesn't happen. The 1 day before doesn't come until after the weather update's been given to you.
You'll get your deposit back, not your refund back.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
I'm just jumping in
I'm glad
here.
you're here.
Thank you. How do I make payment, Sean? You've done that bit already.
Payment can be, final payment is on the day in cash or card. Preference for cash is Thai baht. We are not a licensed currency exchange, which means our rate will not be as good as what you find on the streets. The streets of Phuket, every 10 minutes? 10 minutes? Every few hundred meters, they have a 7-Eleven
and a money.
And a cannabis shop
and
a money exchange.
There you
Don't go to the cannabis shop before the money exchange.
No, bad idea.
A very bad idea.
But then again, go to the 7-Eleven after you've been to the cannabis shop. That is a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Not that you should do that.
So
Don't do drugs, kids.
Change money, go to the cannabis shop, go to the 7-Eleven.
Do you take Amex?
We do accept Amex. There are a 3% surcharge on Visa and MasterCard. There is a 5% surcharge on Amex. We also accept PayPal. No, we do not do crypto at this point. And again, for those of you who would like to pay in foreign exchange, yes, in our office we do accept it. Please understand though, we're not a licensed currency changer. That makes our rate different to what you'll see on the streets. Best to pre-change it.
Okay. Should I tip, and how much should I tip?
Good question.
Great question.
Very, very, very uncomfortable talking about this because different cultures have different ideas. Look, here's the baseline for me. I recommend that if you would like to tip and the crew have done a great job, then please feel free to tip them. The recommended tip is 1,000 Thai baht. If you tip more, that's fine. You tip less, that's fine. You don't tip at all. We're all still happy just to have you on board.
Yeah. Are you Australian in Phuket and require consular, notarial or passport assistance? What's that on there for?
All right, so we did a whole video with the Australian Consulate General.
He's gone now.
Yeah, okay.
El Presidente's left.
The ex-Australian Consulate General.
There's a new one. She's a lady.
It was all about how
She's a lady, Sean.
If you got in trouble in Phuket as an Australian, what could you do? You can go watch that. Jay, I think that's our whole entire...
No, I have one more. How much should we budget for lunch on tour? You should have put that under the lunch question.
Oh, yeah,
really.
that's a very good question.
Thanks.
Phuket restaurants on tour are similarly priced to Phuket restaurants. If you're looking for a price range, somewhere between 100 and 700 Thai baht per menu item, depending on what you order, it's similar to a Phuket restaurant.
There you go. And if you have any other questions that we haven't answered, or Sean hasn't answered, you can comment below. Thanks, mate.
Really?
Yeah, I'm wrapping up now.
Oh, that's very good. Well, thank you very much, guys. We're looking forward to have you on tour. Either me or Jay will be at the pier to say hello.
Jay or I?
Jay, Jesus.
You almost said the F word then. You almost made Carl dismiss
Honestly, as the director of this video, this guy should be fired.
All right, wrap up then.
Lucky you bring donuts.
Well, not today. I haven't brought donuts.
Yeah, we're going to see you at the pier. Come say hello. Each morning I'm here. Quite often I'm busy letting all our guests know that their buses are there, but drop in, say hello. And if you want some Dr. Pepper, message Jay beforehand.
Yes. Thanks for watching. And like I said, if you have any questions that we haven't answered, please just comment below or just give us a call. Sean's checking the camera now to make sure it's all working. He's not sure. He's not sure. Anyway, that's your FAQs. Thanks for watching. Bye.